In this video, I'll show you how to record your screen using OBS. If you find this guide helpful, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, go ahead and leave a like. Now let's get straight into it. The first thing you'll want to do is open up OBS. I'm going to assume you already have OBS downloaded and installed, and that you just want to configure it for screen recording. I'd recommend starting with a fresh, blank scene. You probably only have one anyway, and we'll add some sources later on. To begin, head over to the bottom right and click on Settings. The General tab doesn't really need any changes, so move to the left-hand side and select Output. You can ignore the Stream section, since that's only for live streaming. Set the output mode to Simple. The advanced mode isn't necessary for basic screen recording, so Simple will work perfectly fine. Now scroll down to the Recording section. The top part is for streaming, so skip that. First, choose a recording path. This is where your file will be saved. I have mine saved to my screen recording folder, but you can pick wherever you like. Next, choose your recording quality. Personally, I use high quality, medium file size. Keep in mind that a larger file size is also more demanding on your computer, so it needs more processing power and may cause more lag. Even so, high quality, medium file size is a good balance for most people. For the recording format, I like to use MP4 because it's the most compatible, though you're free to use others. For the encoder, I use NVENC because I have an NVIDIA graphics card. If you don't have these hardware options available, simply use the software encoder, X264. Once you've made your changes, click Apply in the bottom right. Next, move on to audio, because this part is important. Make sure your desktop audio is set to default, or to whichever output you use. I personally use my Realtek speakers. Then scroll down to the mic, and make sure the correct microphone is selected. This is really important, otherwise your voice won't be picked up. Click Apply when you're done. You can add more mics if you want, but these two settings are the main ones that matter. Now head down to Video. First, you'll see the base canvas resolution, which is the working area. Then there's the output resolution, which is what actually gets recorded. Because I have a 1440p monitor, mine is set to 1440p, but 1080p is perfectly fine for most people. If your resolutions don't match, you can use a downscale filter, but it's not a big deal. For the FPS, which stands for frames per second, this controls how smooth your video looks. If your computer is powerful enough, I recommend 60 FPS. If you're on a lower spec machine, 30 FPS works just fine. Most content is recorded at 30, but 60 gives a noticeably smoother result. Now click on Hotkeys. These are really useful. I like to set Start Recording and Stop Recording both to F12, so one press starts it and another press stops it. After that, go back to the left and click on Advanced. I don't usually change anything here. Finally, click Apply in the bottom left, and all your settings are saved. Now that everything is set up, let's get into recording. The next step is to add a source, which could be your screen, a webcam, or something similar. To do this, click the plus button under Sources in the bottom left, then choose what you want to add. I like to add a full display, but you could also choose Game Capture or Window Capture for a specific window. Display Capture records your entire screen. Select it and click OK. Set the capture method to automatic, and if you have multiple monitors, choose the one you want. In my case, I'll select Display 1, then click OK. My screen now appears. Before you start recording, check the audio mixer to get your levels right. You may want your desktop audio quieter than your microphone. Otherwise, your computer sounds could drown out your voice. Once you're happy, click Start Recording. We're now recording, and the video will be saved to the file path we chose earlier. When you click Stop Recording, OBS will show you where it was saved. And that's it. That's everything. If you found this useful, please consider subscribing. Peace.